Highly respected Rajdaman Championship. One of the two great stadium championships in Thailand, the other being Lumpini. Michael Chavallo, Pat Miletich with you there. Southpaw stance here on Namphon. Look out for his high left round kick. Look out for his teeps off both legs.
Sneaky.
High teep off the lead leg early on from Cosmo and a high right round kick. Namphon, glove turned outward, guard nice and high. Cosmo trying to power down the tube with the right hand.
Cosmo has the power. He needs to put it on him early here.
Cross lead it was there from Namphon. Maybe confounded Cosmo a little. Didn't expect it. Catches the kicking leg here. Time to work some knees and elbows perhaps in the first clinch of the contest.
Break.
Nothing happening there, and referee Steve Mazzagatti breaks them.
You know, if you look at the two of them, it's a physical mismatch. And I'm sure Namphon's dealt with plenty of strong guys in a 138-fight career.
Fake there from Cosmo Alexander. Namphon switching. Chops downstairs and Cosmo checks the kick.
Namphon doing a good job of faking that left hand and then releasing it.
Weaves out of the way of the high right round kick from Cosmo. Nice evasion there from Namphon. Namphon, high left round, tucks it under the right arm.
Cosmo looking a little tight right now.
Good outside leg kick from Namphon. It's Namphon on the front foot, taking it to Cosmo in these exchanges so far. Not a lot of power being traded, but it is Namphon who has been coming forward. Now a chance for Cosmo. Outside crescent kick almost there from Namphon, and he resets, keeps his back against the ropes.
Both being pretty wary. Obvious respect for one another.
Cosmo wants to come down the center with the right hand. We may see it soon. Nice dump there from Cosmo. Left high there from Namphon. Cosmo, forearms, caught it.
They can keep that right hand at home a little bit.
Body shot from Cosmo. Nice combination work from him. Short knee from Namphon. And referee Mazzagatti breaks it. 25 seconds remains. First round of 5. Fake there from Namphon. Left high from Namphon.
Comes in like a bullwhip.
He looked for a round kick, switched it into a front kick. Clever stuff from Namphon.
A balance off the rope.
High knee too. Cosmo gets one off to the left waist. End of the first round, we go to the tables. It is a welcome back to the Muay Thai ring for Cosmo Alexander after a 2-year break.
You'll break. I promise you. You're the best in the world. Break it.
Patch scorecard after 1:10-9. Cosmo Alexander. How are you scoring it, folks? We're watching live on Access TV, Line Fight 11 from the Fremont Street Experience in Las Vegas. Southpaw versus Orthodox. Nice 1-2 there from Cosmo. Comes forward aggressively, throws an elbow. Knee in the clinch. Knee from Namphon. Knee from Cosmo.
See Namphon bumping. See him bumping, trying to get some room, get him off balance.
Little pecking knees here from Namphon, trying to get some torque in there. Hooks the leg, nothing else coming. Referee wisely separates them. High left round, counter to the inside thigh from Cosmo was sweetly done.
Yes, nice counter.
Inside leg kick from Namphon. Cosmo looking to smash the legs and transition into a clinch, does so, has Namphon backed against the ropes.
Break.
Wastes a little too close. Namphon not able to get the knees off, and the referee breaks them again.
Neither one using any elbows in there, both staying very close.
Inside leg kick counter there from Cosmo. Tip kick. Cosmo with the left hook and a short knee. That'll score well for it.
Yeah, good power and explosiveness.
You see how once Cosmo scores, he moves his hips very close to Namphon, not allowing Namphon to really chamber any effective knees.
And Namphon with that bounce, he's trying to keep him off balance in terms of not knowing when the knee is actually coming.
And Cosmo with a duck. He has the strength here over Namphon. And Namphon's figured out a way to get the upper hand. High left round, counter right left there from Cosmo. Clinches up again, throws a short knee.
Not letting those kicks go unanswered, very smart.
Using his left leg here, Namphon. Left hand lead. Good evasion from Cosmo. Alexander gets out of the way of the high kick. Inside leg kick. Body shot from Namphon. Not quite sure as to what the strategy of Namphon is at the moment, Pat. He seems to be trying to fill out a few different avenues and see what works as Cosmo looks for a dump.
Well, and I think he's realizing that Cosmo's a very powerful guy. He's trying to be careful in here.
Stop, break, fight.
Half a minute remains, 2nd and 5. First round, Pat Miletich giving it to Cosmo Alexander. Wasn't a lot of action in it. Traditionally in Muay Thai fights, the first 2 rounds are very slow. Action starts to pick up in the 3rd, and we are on full steam in the 4th and 5th. There's a catch and a counter right hand from Cosmo. Will score well. So to the dump, and it should seal the round for Cosmo Alexander.
Cosmo Alexander doing a good job, not letting any of these kicks go unreturned. Good job firing right back with the punches. And most of the time he'd fire a knee right after the 2 punches. He landed several of those. Little limbo stick action, leaning back out of the way. Does Cosmo Alexander getting out of the way of that kick.
.2018, says Pat Miletich after 2. Time for Namphon to get a move on with things.
I have a feeling he's going to heat up here.
Jab from Namphon. Leaves the leg out there a little long, and Cosmo trying to sweep out the support leg once again. Throws him to the canvas like yesterday's garbage. Nice work here from Cosmo.
Tried to catch him with the knee or the kick on the way down to the ground.
Perfectly legal.
Yep.
Cosmo again. Catch and sweep. Nicely done. 2 times already in this round, but Namphon's had to pick himself up off the canvas. Body shots now from Cosmo.
A little cross training in MMA and Muay Thai never hurts in the clinch. Dump people a little easier.
Namphon trying to get his right arm free, but Cosmo wouldn't allow it. No elbows coming in that clinch. Namphon with the round kick. Teep kick. Short knee. And he executes a dump on Cosmo. Just a slightest body talk there from Namphon. High left round, Cosmo saw it coming. High left round again from Namphon. Nothing getting through Cosmo's guard, so he goes downstairs. Big crossing elbow from Cosmo. Had the right idea.
And Mazagati almost jumped in there, and I'm glad he didn't. Because that happened the way it was supposed to.
Knee guard here from Namphon, now releases it. Cosmo gets off a couple of knees off the right leg. And Mazagati breaks it. Namphon's got to start throwing with some more power. Slings the high left. He's gone to that technique so many times in this fight, but hasn't caught Cosmo yet.
No, the slow starting by the Thai fighters, the guys from Thailand, has gotten them in trouble in the scoring before here in America.
Cosmo went for a catch and counter with the right cross. Looked to catch the kicking leg again. Body shot unsuccessful for Namphon.
For the fans at home, Mike, you can tell them why the Thai fighters start slow because of the gambling.
They do. They place the bets on the fights.
During the fight.
And yes, of course, during the fight. Spinning back elbow from Cosmo. So really, there's no need for Western fighters to start slowly, as so many do when they try to imitate the Thais. And you know the reason the Thais do start slowly is so they can lay on as many bets as possible. Doubling up off the left hand there, Namphon. Catch, counter, right cross from Cosmo. Throws the knee. It's been another round for Cosmo Alexander. Namphon's got to come out in the next round with some power and some telling blows. Namphon throws his hands in the air, but I don't see him taking that round, Pat. If you're in the corner of Namphon, what are you telling him to do?
Oh, get to work. This is America, brother, not Thailand. Let's go.
You need to make a decision. You need to win this Do they have any power? So please, give me one fucking straight right hand and put him on his ass.
Here's line find 11 from outside the beautiful D Hotel and Casino on historic Fremont Street in downtown Las Vegas. We've got a 30-27 fight on Pat Milicich's scorecard after 3 rounds. Cosmo Alexander and Namphon of Thailand. Teep from Namphon. It's an orthodox stance here, Namphon. Body then head. Just not a lot of power from Namphon so far tonight. A lot of pitter-patter punches. The only true power has come from that left leg head kick, but Cosmo's caught it every time, as he did again there.
Namphon dealing with a serious athlete here. He's going to have to outsmart it. Try and get him out of here.
You can tell the difference in style between a Thai fighter like Namphon and a Thai fighter like Malapet, who we saw earlier, or Yotsun like Fairtex, who we saw last time, who are much more aggressive and powerful in their strikes.
Yeah, they are more powerful.
Namphon likes to pick up threads and see if one unravels itself. So far, though, no threads coming loose on Cosmo Alexander.
No, sir, he's solid.
Break.
Namphon nowhere near the target to throw that lead elbow.
Cosmo doing a good job of shutting that down, keeping his paws on those arms, creating friction. Makes it hard to get your shots off.
Namphon certainly has a lot of activity in this round, just nothing effectively landing for him. Meanwhile, Cosmo looks to go to the body, presses him against the ropes. Soft knees again from Namphon, and Mazzagatti breaks them. No real sense of urgency here from Namphon.
None.
Cosmo's defense is too tight. Overall, Cosmo Alexander just far too strong for Namphon. If there were no ropes there, it would have been dumped on that occasion.
What's the difference between fast twitch muscle and somebody not having it, right?
Indeed. Again, Cosmo comes forward, slams that inside thigh kick. Double forearm guard against the left round. It seems to be the only kick that Namphon is looking for. In truth, they clinch up again. Crossing elbow from Cosmo and a knee to the ribs. Then the other side of the body on the waist, doubles up on it. Namphon, a couple of little tip-tap knees, but nothing here. No chamber.
And you can see the power of Cosmo. When he gets the inside tie, he just presses that arm down. He's not doing it right now, but right when they clinched up, he just pushes his arm down where he wants it.
Knee guard from Namphon. Final seconds of the round. Swings in the knees as Cosmo Alexander. He's been a bit of a kleptomaniac, Cosmo. Really stealing the rounds at the end. Again, I see another round for Cosmo here. It's all for Namphon to do. He's got to get a move on with it.
At this point, I think Namphon's just happy to be fighting in America or something. I don't know what's going on.
You see none of the tenacity that we've seen in the likes of Malapet, the likes of Yotson by Fairtex. None of the aggression, none of the walk forward style. Sitting back far too much, far too relaxed.
Cosmo Alexander does have tight defense, negating stuff, catching kicks, booting the leg out from underneath Namphon, always firing back with punches also when the kicks come. Here it is again. That's correct blocking right there. Both arms come across. And a nice job. You got your choice then. You can throw a right hand, throw a kick, do whatever you want at that point. Opponent's on one leg.
All one-way traffic to Cosmo Alexander, and I just don't see anything in the arsenal yet of Namphon that could upset Cosmo here. Fifth and final round. Jab from Cosmo, sharp to open up.
Yeah, very crisp.
Unless Namphon has been playing possum for 4 rounds. We'll see if he opens up. There's the left high kick, but Cosmo's still reading it well. He is just on point here tonight, Cosmo. There's the aggression now from Cosmo Alexander.
Blistering right hand from Cosmo, then that left knee to the liver.
Namphon inside 5. Actually looks a bit wary of the power of Cosmo. Continually backing off. Cosmo goes headhunting. Namphon looks for a dump, can't execute.
Did a good job getting his hips in. Got him off balance for a second.
All right.
No elbows here tonight from Namphon. Knees have been unimpressive from him. Cosmo's defense, offense has been superb. Knee again from Cosmo to the right ribs. Looks for a dump and gets it in the corner, right in front of our commentary position.
Going to knee on belly from MMA there.
Right, Cosmo's won his last 5 on the trot in Bellator after losing his first outing. Good step across outside far kick to the back leg.
Cosmo also did something really nice in that clinch. Once he got him off balance, he switched up his grip, pressed the head down, and then launched a left knee into the body. Quick thinking.
Elbow finally from Namphon. Eats a front kick. Counter to the round kick. Knees again from Cosmo. Only 1 minute 10 for Namphon to try and find something. It's going to have to be a Hail Mary shot, you feel.
I don't think he's got the power to hurt him unless he lands the head kick, Michael.
I would say one of the other chances that Namphon might have had would have been to try and cut Cosmo with an elbow in the clinch, but he's only thrown 1 elbow, I believe, in the whole fight pack.
Right, Cosmo, see how he gets his head in tight. Next to Namphon's, he's negating those elbows right away. I think he's pretty aware of Namphon's ability to throw those.
Stop. Break. Stop.
Completely one-sided affair here. All one-way traffic to Cosmo Alexander. Unless Namphon can find something, it will be a minor miracle if he does. Certainly a lot of posturing, a lot of movement, but as he gets dumped again, I can't really recall, Pat, one telling blow from Namphon.
No. And you see Cosmo Alexander there pinching his knees, his thighs in on the back of Namphon, kind of showing a dominant position.
Well, this is not the Namphon we expected. I doubt he'll be invited back to Las Vegas again. So I hope he enjoys watching the Cirque du Soleil shows. Namphon pumps his fist in the air. I don't know why. Folks, plenty of action coming your way in your home from MMA Access TV. Here's what we've got coming up. We're in Edmonton, MFC 38, October 4, 3 title fights, including the heavyweight strap. Anthony Hamilton and Shmelino Rama. Then Legacy 24. From Dallas, Ryan Benoit and Damasio Page in what will be the most stacked Legacy card ever. And then the very next day, we're in Miami. CFA 12 features Fallon Fox versus Ashley Evans-Smith. And then XFC 26, October 18, from Nashville, Hot Sauce versus Roger Carroll for the lightweight strap. The D Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, the Fremont Street Experience. What a night it has been. The main event was a little slow, but before that, the Kevin Ross Yamato fight, Cyborg Cologne, Malapet Uruguay were absolutely electrifying. It's nice to see Muay Thai in front of a big audience here in the USA. It's nice to see Lion Fight trending on Twitter. And Jake Gutierrez is ready without a decision.
Gentlemen, after 5 rounds of action, we go to the scorecards. All 3 judges, Adelaide Bird, John Baker, and Dick Houck, scored this bout the same, 50-45 for the winner by unanimous decision, Cosmo, good boy, Alexandre.
Never a doubt about it, Cosmo did it easily, and he is going to have a word now with Pat Miletich.
Alexander, cautious fight for you. Were you just trying to play it smart, not get caught by any elbows from him?
Yeah, the problem is like my last Muay Thai fight was 2 years ago. So different time, you know. I felt a little bit the distance, but man, I'm happy. Thank God. God is amazing. Thank you, God, for everything. Thank you for the care of me, of my kids. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
Now, obviously, you've got a lot of MMA experience now also. Do you think that helped you in terms of sweeping him and dumping him a little bit, or what?
Everything was Muay Thai today, except a little bit boxing. I'm sorry, Maestro Pedro Diaz. I know you expect more than me, more from me this time, but it was my first fight after 1 year and Muay Thai after 2 years. So I'm so sorry. You are the best coach I had in my life. More than coach, you, my friend. Thank you very much, Master.
All right, now is it going to be Muay Thai, MMA, or are you going to do both?
I will do both, but I need to fight more Muay Thai. It's different distance, different cardio. I need more Muay Thai.
All right, Cosmo, you beat a great fighter tonight. Good job. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, guys. And I'm sorry about the fight. I know wasn't like really good, but next time I promise you guys will be better.
You did fine. Cosmo Alexander.
Cosmo Alexander gets the win.